Hello, everyone. My name is Dennis Morelli. I am currently finalizing my MBA through Robert Morris University. I believe I've taken my last MBA course, and this will be my first elective for the project management certification. Um, I work for BWSR. The initials stand for Babcock's Wilcox. Babcock Wilcox Shaw Remediation, which is owned by BWXT, which is Babcock Wilcox Technologies, and it is a mouthful. Um, my specific group are Department of Energy subcontractors. We handle nuclear remediation and legacy facility demolition, nuclear legacy facilities. Basically, old buildings that they used to do nuclear testing on in a site called Bettis Laboratories in West Mifflin, PA. It's south of Pittsburgh, over by the Allegheny Airport, if anybody is familiar with it. It's a I don't like the job. It's a lot of regulation and compliance. And previously, I was in the oil and gas industry building pipelines and working on drill rigs. So it's much different and much more regimented, but the schedule and the benefits are really good, and it was probably a smart move for my family. So um, my position is an operations manager. Essentially, I manage the operations of our core projects. My current project right now is acquiring soil samples from various locations around the facility to make sure that there is no nuclear radioactive contamination potentially leaking from any buildings, any legacy buildings, into the water table that would feed, the various communities around. And good news for everybody, there's not. I wouldn't lie to you, even though if there was, I don't think I'd be allowed to tell you. But I'm not lying, so. Um, I got my bachelor's degree from Robert Morris. So long story short, out of high school, I started at Robert Morris as a freshman, and then transferred to another school because of an ex-girlfriend a long time ago, and ended up making my way back there. My wife is an employee at Robert Morris. She works at the marketing department, and I am taking advantage of the benefit of free tuition. So I'm very fortunate to have that benefit. And finish my bachelor's, finish my MBA, get this done, this project management, and then hopefully no more homework for the rest of my life. I'm very excited about that. I got like 5 months to go. My skills in project management. So I'm definitely the executioner of the project. I, I I do get consulted for pre-planning as far as estimated times of completion for different activities. I do some procurement, so I'll order the equipment that I know that we'll need, do reordering to keep the project rolling. But I, as far as the project management title, we do have a project manager group for BWSR. They're really the interface with the customer, the DOE, actually the DOE's prime subcontractor, Fluor Marine Propulsion currently. Um, and they kind of do the initial presentation of the project scope. During the hydrology project what I'm working on now, it's I don't know. I think it began development in 2015 before I started there, and we've had different engineered work documents that have come through that I've had to do ability presentations for, but all the pre-planning is done through our project management group. What do I expect to learn in this class? So I expect to learn the skills and responsibilities that a typical PM will have on a day-to-day basis, or at least get a rough idea. I'm sure that they're job dependent, and maybe this isn't a class-specific expectation, but just overall the common software that are used for project management, scoping, and planning, and how to manipulate that. And lastly, what are my hobbies? I have a 9-month-old baby. I just got married 2 years ago. I've renovated every room, interior room of my house. So, and I work and commuting and school. Well, work and commuting 53 hours a week plus school is, another 15. So, I don't have a ton of time for hobbies. I would have to say technology or PCs. I've built multiple PCs. I'm into that. Video games. A long time ago, I was a motorcycle mechanic. I still own a sport bike, Kawasaki, and I don't ride it. I think I rode it twice last year. Used to be over 10,000 miles a year though. And home improvement. That's a labor of love. It's not a hobby. It's more of my wife wants it done, so I try to make it look as nice as possible. So that sums me up pretty good right now. Really wrapped up in work and school, and I try to maintain my sanity, 5 to 10 hours a week, whether it's playing some video games or just peace and quiet listening to music. And that's it. Any other questions, feel free to message me, and good luck in this 8-week session. Thank you.